So to bake a cake, we need ingredients. So let's look what kind of ingredients we'll be using today. Here we have all-purpose flour, and it's 1.5 cups. We have granulated sugar. We have 2 large eggs. We have the juice of 1 lemon. We have baking powder, buttermilk, vanilla extract, butter, lemon zest, salt, and strawberries that I'm gonna put on top of the icing. Yes, I know I'm a horrible person. I bought cookie icing, but I'm really bad at making icing. Every time it's either too loose or too stiff. I said stiff. And here we have some lemon juice combined with icing sugar to make the cake moist. So yeah, let's go and bake this cake. First, I'm gonna put my apron on because I'm a little messy one when I bake. So I'm gonna put my cute little apron on for you guys. And we're going to combine some ingredients. Have this little cute apron on. Is it cute? I think it's cute. Anyway, so this is what's happening, right? So we're gonna combine our flour with a teaspoon of baking powder. Not too much, because if you use too much baking powder, it tends to taste a little bit weird in the back of your throat. Just think about that. And we are going to combine our lemon zest. And lemon zest is basically the outer peel of the lemon. Do not use the white of the peel because that will taste very bitter. Just the outer peel, the thin one. And this is 1 tablespoon. So we're gonna combine that. And we will also put a little bit of salt in. I don't really measure it, just feel it. This is now going to be combined. All these ingredients. All right. Now that we have combined those ingredients, it's almost all the dry ones. We still have the sugar, but the sugar will be combined with the butter. So here's the butter. The butter is room temperature. It's 1 stick, so it's basically a cup, I think, yes. And then the sugar goes in. We are going to cream that, so let's do it. I'm gonna try to cream butter and sugar together, and the sugar is supposed to get creamy, but this is super hard to do by hand if you don't have the right machinery, but I'm gonna give it an honest try. I don't think this will work, but hey, you know what? You gotta try, right? I don't think it's gonna happen for us, but we're doing something. Oh man. Yeah. So unfortunately this is not gonna happen, but I tried. I think we need heavy machinery. So thank God I have a KitchenAid. So I did give it an honest try, and I hope you give me credit for that. But I think we need heavy machinery for this. So let's get that one going. Oh, so much better. Now we wait. So I let this one run for about 5 minutes. The sugar and the butter is all white, nice and fluffy and combined. So I am going to put this on medium and put 1 egg in at the time. So it's all nicely combined. Of course, egg everywhere, but that's okay. Let this combine for a little bit. now we wait. And why I want to put one egg in at a time is because if you put too much in at the same time, there is a risk of the butter and the whole mixture basically separating, and you can't really do anything to save it. You got to start from scratch again, and I wish not to do that today. So let's go for the other egg, and we let that combine. I'm a little bit worried because it is starting to separate a little bit, but that's totally savable. Oh, now it's coming to the egg again. Beautiful. We're gonna put a little bit of vanilla extract in there. Just kind of like how much you feel like. Not the whole bottle, of course, it's gonna taste horrible, but you know, a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. Let that combine. We're gonna put the lemon juice in, and that we have to be careful with because we do not want the butter to freak out because fat and acidic stuff, ooh, it's a gamble, but oh, no, it worked. Perfect. All right, so we just let that combine for a little bit. Let's put the flour in. We're just gonna put a little bit at a time, not too much at the same time, and let that combine. Looks yummy already. I'm just being careful so nothing separates since we are using lemon and that's, you know, acidic, so I just don't want stuff to separate on me. But it looks really good already, so I'm super excited to taste this. All right, so now we have the buttermilk that is gonna go in. I'm just gonna put half in first so it does combine nicely. I actually never tasted raw buttermilk like this. It's pretty good. Oh, it looks really good. I'm super excited to try this. Give it another mixing. All right, so let's get this off and we will put it in this. I guess it's a baking thing for a bundt cake. I don't know what you call it, but oh well, it's cute. Now I'm gonna grease this. I'm using a little bit of butter, but you can use butter and you can use olive oil, whichever. I think butter tastes better, to be honest. So I'm gonna grease this up, and the reason you're doing this is so the cake doesn't get stuck to it and you can get it out. So I'm gonna, whatever, you know, make it slippery so I can actually get my cake out. All right, here is it all buttered up, buttercup, nice and greasy, and my hands are greasy and everything's greasy, but I love that. Here we have the mixture. Oh my God. This is nice. Like I would eat this, like just as is. So good. All right, so let's get this out. Oh my, it is a little bit everywhere, right? But hey, that's the fun of baking, right? Gonna get a little dirty. And of course, it's gonna rise, so because we have baking powder. I'm just waiting to put that in the oven. And that's the oven. I have preheated the oven to 350, and the cake is supposed to be in 45 to 55 minutes, depending on oven. Let's get this beauty in there and wait for 55 minutes or 45, whichever. I cannot wait. This is gonna be so good. Alrighty, so the cake is done. It has been in the oven for about 45 minutes. We're gonna take it out and we're gonna put this on this cooling tray. So let's get the cake and see how it turned out. Alrighty. Here it is, looks really good. And I am going to flip this cake out, and I really hope that it comes out and it didn't get stuck. We're just gonna, I'm gonna pray to Jesus now. Oh God. Oh, yay! It came out without any issues. It's going to cool on this before I put the icing on, because if I put the icing on right now, it's not going to be any icing left. It's just going to disappear. In this bowl, we actually have 1 whole lemon and 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. I'm putting this lemon syrup on it just to make it moist, and I'm putting it on when it is warm, just for the cake to absorb it better. And why I'm putting this on is to make it moist, and you get that good lemony taste in it with the syrup. So I'm pouring it on. It's cooled down. I have taken off the cooling rack. I actually put it in the fridge for a little bit so it would cool faster. And I'm gonna ice it a little bit. So let's do this. Oh, that's pretty. I feel all cool and stuff. Oh, yum. Gonna go around, 1 more round just because. Pretty good. Here is it iced, and I'm gonna put on some of these yummy freeze-dried strawberries just to make it pretty. And I do like them, they're super good. I eat them as snacks. I would put real ones on, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna use these. All right. And the cake is ready. I will let you know how it tastes later. And the recipe will be in the comments. So check it out, subscribe and comment. And also please tell me what I should bake next.